Have you ever felt like your reality was being distorted, like you're losing your grip on what's real and what's not? If so, you may have experienced a psychological manipulation tactic known as gaslighting. This term, born out of the 1938 play Gaslight, describes a form of manipulation that aims to make someone question their perception and the reality around them. In the play, a husband manipulates his wife into believing she's going insane by subtly altering elements in their environment and then denying these changes. The name gaslighting comes from his habit of dimming the gas lights in their home, then denying the lights had changed when his wife pointed it out, leading her to doubt her own sanity. Today, gaslighting has evolved beyond the stage and into our everyday lives. It's a subtle form of deception, often wielded by those who seek control over others, like narcissists and sociopaths. They plant seeds of doubt in a person's mind, making them question their own memory, perception, or judgment, often evoking in them cognitive dissonance and other changes to their mental state. Gaslighting is a slow, insidious process. It starts small with minor alterations to reality. Over time, these distortions accumulate, creating an environment where the gaslightee can no longer trust their own senses. The gaslighter may deny having said certain things, contradict themselves without hesitation, or distort facts and reality to fit their narrative. The end game? To make the other person so unsure of their reality that they become completely dependent on the gaslighter for their version of the truth. The effects of gaslighting can be devastating, leading to a loss of confidence, self-doubt, anxiety, and even depression. It's a powerful tool of manipulation, and recognizing it is the first step towards countering its effects. So if you've ever doubted your own memory or sanity, it's possible you are being gaslighted. Gaslighting is no accidental behavior. It's a manipulation tactic often used by narcissists and sociopaths. Let's dissect the anatomy of a gaslighter. They're often charming and charismatic, masters of creating a captivating image that draws you in. But beneath the surface lies a skilled manipulator, ready to distort your perception of reality. Take, for example, the story of Sarah and Mark. Mark, a classic gaslighter, would constantly belittle Sarah's accomplishments, making her feel inadequate and unimportant. He would say things like, "You think getting a promotion is a big deal? Anyone could do your job." Now, let's look at another common sign of gaslighting: outright lying. Gaslighters are adept at spinning webs of deceit, creating alternative narratives that suit their purpose. In Sarah's case, Mark would often deny things he previously said, causing her to question her memory. This brings us to another key characteristic of gaslighters: denial. They are experts at denying or twisting facts to fit their narrative. When confronted, Mark would often deny his hurtful comments, leaving Sarah in a whirlwind of confusion and self-doubt. And let's not forget about trivializing feelings. Gaslighters have an uncanny ability to make you feel like your emotions are invalid or exaggerated. Mark would often dismiss Sarah's feelings, saying things like, "You're too sensitive," or "You're overreacting." In essence, gaslighters play mind games to gain control and power. They want you to question your reality, your memory, and even your sanity. But remember, however convincing they might seem, their game is built on lies and manipulation. Gaslighting is a destructive force, one that can leave deep psychological scars. But by understanding the signs and tactics of gaslighters, we can begin to step out of their shadow and reclaim our power. So, if you find yourself in a situation where the truth seems elusive, where your feelings are constantly dismissed, and where you're made to feel like you're losing your grip on reality, remember, you might just be a player in the gaslighting game. In essence, gaslighters play mind games to gain control and power. Scene script. Spotting gaslighting isn't easy, but it is possible with the right knowledge and awareness. So, let's delve into the specific signs that might suggest you're being gaslighted. The first one is a constant feeling of confusion. It's like you're always walking on eggshells, unsure of your own thoughts and actions. You might find yourself frequently questioning your memory or reality, even about things you were once certain of. Another sign is second-guessing yourself. This is when you start to doubt your own judgment or perceptions, often as a result of someone else persistently questioning or dismissing them. If you notice that you're always apologizing or feeling guilty for things you're not even sure you did, it could be a signal that you're being gaslighted. Feeling isolated from others is also a common sign of gaslighting. The manipulator often tries to cut you off from your support network, making you feel alone and dependent on them. You could find yourself distancing from friends and family or feeling like you're living in a bubble, disconnected from the world outside. But remember, these signs are not definitive proof of gaslighting. They are red flags to be aware of, and if you notice them, it's worth taking a closer look at your situation. Sometimes it's a pattern of these signs rather than just one that indicates gaslighting. Most importantly, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. You know yourself better than anyone else. So, if you find yourself constantly on edge, feeling like you're losing your grip on reality, it's time to step back and reassess. It's crucial to remember that gaslighting is not about you, but about the manipulator's need for control and dominance. It's their behavior that's the problem, not you. And recognizing the signs is the first step towards reclaiming your reality and self-esteem. When you start to recognize these signs, you're on your way to breaking free from the gaslighting cycle. So how do you keep your grip on reality when someone is trying to distort it? Let's dive right in. One powerful tool at your disposal is a journal. Documenting your experiences, thoughts, and feelings can serve as an objective record of your reality. When your memory is questioned, or your perspective is downplayed, you can refer back to your journal. This isn't a place for second-guessing or self-doubt, but a place to express yourself authentically and honestly. But taking pen to paper isn't your only defense. Seeking objective opinions from trusted individuals can also be a lifeline. Often, gaslighters isolate their targets, making it difficult for them to get an outside perspective. But remember, it's not only okay to reach out, it's necessary. Talk to friends, family, or even a professional counselor. Their insights can help validate your experiences and feelings. Now let's talk about self-care. It's not a luxury, but a necessity. When you're being gaslighted, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs as you're constantly on the defensive. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Maybe it's a walk in the park, a yoga class, or just a quiet moment with a good book. These moments of peace can help restore your sense of self and reality. But perhaps the most crucial element in grounding yourself in reality is maintaining a strong support network. This could be friends, family, or even online communities of individuals who have experienced similar situations. Surrounding yourself with people who affirm your reality and respect your boundaries can provide a powerful counter to the distortions of a gaslighter. In conclusion, grounding yourself in reality in the face of gaslighting involves a mix of personal strategies and external support. It's about self-validation, seeking help, and taking care of your mental health. It's a journey, but remember, you're not alone. Remember, your reality is valid, and it's okay to seek help when you need it. Now that you can recognize gaslighting, how do you counter it? It's essential to know that standing up to gaslighting isn't about winning an argument, but about asserting your reality. Here's how you can do just that. Firstly, trust your instincts. You know your experiences, your feelings, and your memories. If something feels off, it probably is. Stand firm in your truth. Next, communicate assertively. It's okay to say, "I disagree with your perspective," or "My experience was different." You have every right to express your feelings and stand up for your reality. Thirdly, set boundaries. You control who you interact with and how. If someone consistently makes you question your reality, it might be time to distance yourself. You have the right to say, "I won't continue this conversation if you keep dismissing my feelings." Setting boundaries is not about being confrontational, but about protecting your mental and emotional health. Also, remember to document incidents. Keeping a journal or writing down your experiences can be a powerful tool. It can help you see patterns, validate your experiences, and provide evidence if you need to seek help. Which brings us to the next point. Don't hesitate to seek professional help. A qualified therapist or counselor can provide you with strategies to handle gaslighting and help you heal from its effects. They can also guide you in setting healthy boundaries and in building your self-esteem. Lastly, engage in self-care and surround yourself with positive support. Exercise, meditate, or engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. Connect with friends and family who validate your feelings and experiences. Fighting gaslighting is not easy, but it's crucial for your mental health. You have the right to trust your experiences and feelings. You have the right to set boundaries and seek help. You have the right to your reality. You have the power to counter gaslighting and reclaim your reality. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, it's about preserving your sanity.